I think that we are still not quite there on YouTube, but it's okay. Well, okay, perfect. So we are yes, now we're live on YouTube. So hello there and welcome if you are connecting on YouTube. So I want to let you know that whether you're here by accident or maybe you're here, because you are following me or whatever that is. But my name is Danny Nedelko. As many of you know, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a speaker. I coach people, I mentor them, but more important, I believe that business is a vehicle for impact. Business is a way for all of us who are entrepreneurs to actually leave, a footprint here on this world, not just income. For over a decade, I have been blessed to be able to help people around the world, to help people build a real consistent income through network marketing, to affiliate marketing, and other types of businesses. People from different countries, different cultures, different backgrounds and belief systems have been able to gather together, not only with me but with a community of people where we have been able to help others reach their goals. And here's what I've learned. Let me tell you one thing. People don't fail because they lack opportunity. People don't just go broke just because, there's a bad luck, or, they took a bad turn or the economy is not working for them. But people don't fail because, they just have a bad break, but because they're not consistent. So as you're joining, please let me know where's that you're connecting from. Here we have Lupita, we have Armando. Hello, my friends. Hello, how are you doing? This is Danny Nadalco live from Nashville, Tennessee. So going back to our topic about business, about how I built my business from scratch. People don't fail because no one believed in them, but they fail because there is no consistency. There is no in and day out efforts. People quit too soon. I've had the privilege of building organizations throughout the world, helping people in Europe, helping people in Latin America, traveling to Colombia, to Peru, to Panama, to many different countries, also in Asia, just going to different places in Indonesia. I've been to Taiwan, Japan, and there's one common denominator among people. People just want to have a good life. People want to be happy. People want to be able to provide for their families. And you know what? There's an opportunity for everybody to do so. And not only with network marketing. I am here to promote network marketing. Yes, we have an opportunity, but I also believe that there are other things. And there's one thing that you can do. And maybe taking out of this video, maybe you don't even join us, or you're not even interested into network marketing, and that's completely fine. But that is this thing. You need to be consistent. You need to say, you know what, this is my goal. Even if you are, having a traditional business, it doesn't have to be network marketing, and you need to go full force, like if your life depends on it. And that is the one common denominator that I saw in many cultures among, people wanting to be happy, pay their bills, travel the world, do the best for their families. But it is to actually, in order for you to be successful, to be consistent. You know, I am telling you, we've been able to help thousands of people. We build organizations of over 100,000 people worldwide in network marketing, of course, not by pushing products, but by developing leaders. If you really want to have a good business, even if you have, I don't know, a car shop, whatever, a very, very simple traditional business, even a restaurant, you need to build a team. You need to build leadership in your company. You need to build those people who are going to be having your vision and taking it forward for your employees, or in those in other marketing, for those people in your team. I have been, I have had the privilege, the blessing to be featured in many different places. I've traveled the world, speaking in conferences. But there is one thing that does not um, separate the great people from those who are barely making it, and that is working with people one on one, instead of just seeking all of the all of the media, all of the fame, all of those things. When you focus on really helping people, on really providing a service, really serving your customers, really serving those who are trusting you, you are going to be extremely successful. Because you know what, you know um you and I can have a lot of goals, a lot of, financial goals, but let's face it, titles and money don't build people. Faith does, mentorship does, compassion does. And it doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you very honestly, I've worked with people from different cultures, different religions, different backgrounds, different political views. And there's one thing, we can make a bigger impact when we're able to actually have conversations with people that don't agree with us, with people that don't think the same way that we do. But there's one thing that we all as human beings know, and that is, if we make this world better, everybody's going to be in a better place. Now, together with my husband, we have created a network marketing company with one mission, and that is to bring new hope to entrepreneurs worldwide. We've been in different companies, in different, places and teams, building in, good places, not so good places, seeing, investments go really good, investments go really wrong. And we want to really, really come and bring the best of the best. And that's, what you need to do. If you are an entrepreneur, or if you are a business owner, that's what you need to provide for your people. Because when people see that you really care, not only for a customer, but for them, they will do more than it's expected. Now, there is one thing. I believe that, God blesses everybody, not only through a business, but through communities, and through us, actually using what we have, our platforms, our, different places where we go, our social media, to actually encourage people, to actually serve people. And that's when you walk in purpose, when you have a purpose for your business, it goes exponentially. And I'm going to tell you why. Because whenever you really care for a person, to use your products, your services, to really improve whatever they might have, maybe their health, maybe, I don't know, maybe you are into IT, maybe they're going to improve their own business. You are building a legacy. And that is what I want to tell you, that our business was built on faith, was built on purpose, was built on really blessing people, not just for the money. Yes, we have to pay bills. Yes, we have to pay our mortgage. We have to have money in the bank. But one thing that goes beyond finances when you are a business owner is your legacy, and is your consistency, and is how you show up for people. Because when you build others, especially those in network marketing, when you build leaders, when you're helping them to reach their goals, you're building your own legacy, you're building your own business. Now, if you're serving a community of customers, and if you're an honest person, and if you tell them, hey, there's this product, there's this promotion, there is this thing that you can do, your people, they are going to be able to see it, to sense it, and you're going to grow, because people will want to go and work and purchase things and have services from companies that actually care for them, not that are just taking and taking and not providing value. If you've ever felt, that you have a calling, maybe you are watching this and you're like, Danny, I don't have a business, I don't even know where to start, I'm working for somebody else, but I really want to help people, I really want to serve them, and by that getting paid, maybe, starting your own business is what you need to do. And I'm not telling you only network marketing, I can help you with that, yes. But if you have that itch, maybe you should consider opening your own business. And if you believe that your life was meant for more, to impact other people, you know what? It's not only about the money you're getting, it's about the impact. It's about, serving individuals. And those of us who are people of faith, we not only do business just for the sake of making money, because we have a bigger purpose. We can bless our communities, we can bless our churches, we can bless those in need. And that's the core, at least of our business. And I hope that you have the same vision if you are an entrepreneur, because if you serve people, people are going to look for you. If you are just a taker, people are going to sense it. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Build your life under a good foundation. Build it under faith. Build it with the purpose of serving others. Build it with the vision to bring good to this world, not just to take but also to give, because the more you give, the more you're going to receive. So I'm going to leave you with this. Type vision in the chat if you feel that this is resonating with you. If you want to have a chat with me, if you want to know more of what we're doing, let me know. And we're going to have our people reaching out to you. Just direct message me and we're going to be able to have a chat.